It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard 'cause I loved you, but I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on 'cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, this is a sign that I'm healing. I'm finally healing from you. I'm finally healing from you. Mistakes, don't mean to come off hardy. I'm just an imperfect person in this imperfect world, but I'm learning my way under this maze that I'm running through. Now when I think of you, I'm fine. See a picture of you, it would eat me alive. And now when I think of you, I'm fine. And all of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on 'cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, and this is the sign that I'm healing. Feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you'll see that I will get it. 'Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap, and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain. We're good as a kid. Lately, I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making rest every day, man. You know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first if we going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. 'Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have been trusting the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. When we went to hours, you barely got rest. So I get the realm and we didn't finesse. So I got the feelings that we might be next. 'Cause when we go in, we win in the match. When we go in, we win in the match. So that's how we do, 'cause we be the best. We be the best, best. Yeah, we be the best. Yeah, we be the best, best. We be the it. So I suggest you never really come and test it. But otherwise, I will smack your face like Michael Jordan does with a ball in the basket. Oh damn kid, but you didn't expect it. You never really thought that this could just happen. But now really come on and we pull out with the action. Cause people defeat those they don't get it like.
Too many times, feeling like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, cause this time you crossed the line. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, cause this time you crossed the line. Cause this time you crossed the line.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the FortcastZA Season 2, Episode 1. And the gents, if you can unmute yourself, Ron has literally just joined us. Yeah, like we're back. We're ready for what is to come. And Glubs, to peel, Ron, Iro, thanks for joining me, gents. Oh shit. Sorry, rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes.
Rookie mistakes.
Yeah, you're different. Well done.
All right, rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. There we go. All right. So basically, I said, welcome, Glubs, the peel. Ron, Iro, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, yep.
What's up?
No problem.
Appreciate you guys being here. Glubs, the peel, Ron. It's your first time on the FortcastZA.
Yes, sir.
I was really surprised when I went back into the archives of the previous episodes to know I did not have Glubs or the peel on before. This is Iro's third time, I think, and Ron's first time as well. Yeah, like I don't know why I didn't get you guys before, but here we are, and we're gonna get into all the shenanigans that has been happening on the Fortnite scene and ZA, like mostly. But we're gonna speak about some topics, and some topics in the community we're gonna leave alone. We're not gonna speak about it. We're gonna let it be, and I hope you guys can do the same. But a few things first before we get into everything. As I mentioned, this is season number 2. Every single year from now on out is going to be a season on its own. So 2021 is going to be season 2 of the Fortcast. So this is episode 1 of it. And then with the new overlays, I really need to give a big shout out to Botrex. He's done an amazing job, as you guys can see right in the beginning of the live intro page. It was insane work from him, and then this as well, adding that nice effect in there. And then sorry for the long awaited wait for this podcast. It's been a while. I made some mistakes on leaving my webcam in Port Elizabeth, so I had to wait to get that one back. And then something I put on Twitter, 3 weeks ago, that I never thought I'd ever be putting on Twitter, and I don't want to explain too much about it. But in the chat, if you do press !help, you'll read more about that. If you already know what it is, then by all means don't need to press that. But it is what it is. We're gonna get right into the swing of things, and believe me, at the very end, we have 14 of those beautiful Storm Search questions for these gents. I know they will be shivering right now on some of them. Ron, I don't think Ron would sweat at all. He's just Ronan is like an outsider looking in, and or an insider looking out. I don't know what it is, but we'll see when we come to that. And I'm gonna actually start with you, Ron.
Okay.
As I mentioned, your first time on the FortcastZA, and for those people that don't know you, and I guess there's a majority of them, unless they're from the any gents, you know. But for those people that don't know, please explain who you are.
So pretty much, I'm 17. I still am in school. Actually, real school, not like most people. But anyways, so to get it started, I started gaming, and I don't know. First game was FIFA 2010, and I started on PlayStation. Then I always knew Glubs from soccer at Cedar Lakes, because I always used to fight Luca on the soccer pitch. So that's pretty much how I got into the scene, through Luca and Glubs.
Yeah.
And then so pretty much I'm the one who always is vocal about everything. I'm not scared of anything in life. I'm always the one I'll confront everyone.
Yeah.
So pretty much that's that.
Okay, confronting everyone is something that I'm going to ask you about a bit later on, but we'll leave it there. A while back, you came into, like you mentioned, you came into the Fortnite scene. That's how you got in. But then you took a very long break before you came back in. Why did you take that break, and why did you come back in?
So pretty much, I opened up an RP server roleplay.
Yeah.
I did it alongside Wraith. And anyways, that ended up Wraith always wants power. I don't know what he thinks he is, but we'll come back to that as well. Let me not get rusty. Okay. Stay easy. And then pretty much then I just came back. I didn't find the interest in RPing anymore. So, and also all the extra things that there is to it, staying up, working, also matric, also that.
Yeah. Like you just mentioned, that matric. How difficult is it being in matric, and then like juggling this as well? Obviously, the school hasn't just started just yet, but how difficult do you think it's going to be, and where are you going to compromise?
Definitely, I'm going to be working more. I'm not going to be playing around. It is a big year. It's where I'm going to go with life now. So I've come to realization that I do need to focus up and start hitting the books. But otherwise, I will. When I get home, my plan is going to finish all my work that I have for that day, and then I'll jump on and play when I have time to. It's not going to be my priorities anymore. I also need to train for first team rugby, so as well. Yeah.
What's your plans after matric?
Definitely computer information sciences.
All right. Okay, so you're going to go into that. At least it keeps you with gaming, more or less. Then your next one, my next question for you is, I've seen, since you've been back, I've seen you here and there, playing with different people, playing with different trios. Then I saw you with Storm and Popcool jamming some trios for some tournament. I don't know where. Where do you fit in now? Are you looking for a trio? Are you with a trio? Where are you?
No, I'm definitely trying people. Like I tried with Storm, but obviously, one of your players, Raven, is also looking for a trio. So I got taken out. So it is what it is. Okay. But definitely, I've got a few messages. I'm gonna try with Letzler and another person.
All right.
Definitely his brain for the. It's like also with me. A problem with me is Gloves knows I played with him at Nate's quite a while back, and all I do is jump in the box. So I do trigger a lot of people in that sense, but yeah, definitely all good.
Well, wait. You say you're looking for a trio, so why Clubs? Maybe you can make an opening there for him. You know, you've got a certain player there that your age is a lot. I don't know if you maybe want.
I don't know. Yeah. When I played with Renan, it felt like I was teaching someone to play Fortnite all over again.
Okay, we'll get to that just now again. Then I talk to you about your plans for after matric, but then you mentioned some people's name. You mentioned Wraith just now, and as I mentioned, you're a very vocal oak, and everyone already knows this. That's in the Discord with you. And there's some people that really stands out for you. That's like they push your buttons. But you can rant on more about that. Why them, and why? Yeah, just why.
Okay, so one person I do want to start with is definitely Kareem. So when I met Kareem, we always used to wager him, and then it turned to the point where Gloves and the friend group got angry at me because I would always just roast everyone. Like, I do not give a shit because I'll back it up IRL. That's the problem with people over this sort of gaming, because people talk too much.
Yeah, okay.
And then when it comes to IRL, it breaks down, and they want to call their fathers. So then Kareem told me he was gonna stab me the one time.
What?
Yeah, so that's how it started with me and Kareem, and then it just built on from that.
Okay.
So I see him at land, then he's hiding behind, then he wants to dash, but yeah. So definitely him, Wraith, Kuso as well talks too much. Definitely Camille Chicktay pisses me off on Twitter. That is one person that pisses me off. He thinks he's a father. I don't know what he thinks he is, but he is definitely just a tool. He's still living friends, and he's like 24. It's just disgusting. But yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm not gonna reach out too far. You'll get your chance on some of those Storm Search questions, but clearly a lot of people has upset you.
Yeah,
and clearly you're not a guy to stand back from those claims. So we'll move along, and Gloves will come straight to you.
All right.
Let's just firstly, it's your first time on this podcast, and everyone knows that Gloves has a certain vibe when it comes to his stream. Especially when there's like a DJ type of vibe going. My question is, why is your father a better DJ than you?
I mean, he was a DJ when he was.
Damn! Like, I don't know if you broke some records or whatnot, but when he was on the sticks spinning those Coca-Cola bottles, he was bringing in the views. Like,
I don't know. I guess he's just a better DJ.
Yeah, just a better DJ.
I learned from him.
I see how it is. Okay. But yeah, here's a certain topic that we spoke off stream about, and I don't know how this person's gonna take it and how I'm gonna word it, but here I go. But Clubs, you and I spoke about you and Luca but fight quite a lot when it comes to your trio team. You're worse than a married couple, basically.
I can agree.
You're worse than Ron and Depil saying Ron has a fucking bucket haircut or something like that. You're worse than that. You're worse than that. And it doesn't stop. My question to you is, when's enough, and when do you move on? Because basically, you guys both are good players and whatnot.
Yeah.
When is enough, and when do you move along and maybe take that next step, or not the down step but the up step?
To be honest, me and Luca do fight a lot, but it's normally it lasts a few hours and we're chilling it. Just like our friendship, because we're also best friends in real life.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we just sort out things quickly. So it's just like a daily fight. Also, sometimes I just like pissing him off. It's just funny.
And he does like to do the same thing to you.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you guys block each other on Discord, and doesn't that?
No, I don't block no one. I don't.
Yeah, but doesn't that bring down your game? Like, sometimes, obviously, he'll piss you off, and then you don't want to play with him, and then you guys play shit in a tournament and stuff like that. So, doesn't that influence your tournament?
It does, but we normally fix things before a tournament.
Okay.
I don't know. We always I don't know, because we have Psycho in our team, and he also keeps our mentality good as well. Because me and Luca have shit. Luca has a dog shit mentality. So Ish. Psycho's our dad. Psycho's a dad of the trio.
Oh, okay. So Psycho's hard carrying there.
Yeah, he's hard.
So Psycho is the dad. You basically are the
I'm the bigger brother. Luca's he's a child.
Yeah.
look at the child. Okay. So, but when we talk about in-game terms, is who's the shot caller? Who's the shot? Psycho?
Yeah.
Is he IRL?
Psycho.
Okay.
Yeah, he's IGL. Yeah.
IGL and Glubs. You are the.
I'm the topper.
You're the top, and what's Luca? The beamer.
Luca's like the frag. Yeah.
Oh, Luca the fragger. Okay, but when I watch your streams, it's Glubs with the frags. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, I can't wait after this podcast. I'm gonna get Luca in my DM saying,
Yeah.
"What the hell?
I think I might get it.
Yeah.
What? the
You might
hell?
just get kicked
Why?"
from the gents.
Yeah, I know how to back it up. I just say you're my favorite streamer and it's over. But
And then it's fine. It's all
um,
sorted.
then next thing is there was pointed out to me that before a tournament, right? Everyone's offline and everyone comes online to practice just before a tournament. Why is it that you always pitch 5 minutes before a tournament? Why-
Firstly, my sleep schedule is broken. Like it's never been this bad. I literally will sit. I'll try to fall asleep at like 5 a.m. Then I'll
Yeah.
just look at my phone next to me. I'll be like, no, I have to watch one more video. Keep going like that, and I just end up sleeping. And then I wake up like 10 minutes before I go have a shower, and I'm on.
okay.
Also, like Fortnite's boring right now. Like
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
just-
get to that topic right at the end there. That we'll speak about it, and then regarding this guy down here, I'm gonna ask him why does he think
valid.
Fortnite's boring at this stage, because he is one of the TOs. So we'll get to him just now. Next one then is you. Oh, this goes for actually both of you, Depil and Clubs, and actually for Ira as well. Is the chat about Twitch and YouTube. Now, Depil, I've seen you streaming majority. I don't know if you made the whole switch to Twitch now. I'm not sure. But Glubs, you on YouTube, then you some on Twitch. Where are you guys right now with Twitch and YouTube?
To be honest, like I don't know. I want to stream on both platforms, but like I mainly want to stream like tournaments on Twitch. Like the input delay is a bit better as well on
Okay.
Twitch, but also like I want to try to get my average viewers like higher so I can get like partnered or whatever. So I don't want to stream like let's say if I had to play Rocket League, I wouldn't stream that on Twitch because like
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want my average viewers to drop.
to drop.
But yeah, for now I'm just like I'll stream like casual things like if I'm playing customs, if I'm hosting open lobbies, I'll stream that on YouTube. Tournaments, I'll stream on Twitch.
Okay, and this is for you, Depil?
For me it's different because I don't have members on YouTube, etc.
Yeah.
So I only have like the super chat and stream labs. And because I want to move overseas after school, which is like in a year, for me streaming on YouTube doesn't make so much sense. But in the same like mindset, I don't want my YouTube to die, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like I've been streaming on Twitch a lot more. Like I've almost 100% been streaming on Twitch. Just due to the reason that I just want to grow my Twitch a bit more. And I mean I have a lot of supporters like subs and stuff on Twitch that are obviously like, you know, like it's some type of income. But yeah, like I'm going 50-50 split on YouTube and Twitch, but my YouTube I'm mostly gonna focus on like IRL content and like you know just like a whole variety of content because I'm trying to experience like kind of everything until like you know I don't know like I think it's a bad if you have that community on YouTube don't fully switch to Twitch. But it depends. It really depends on the type of games you play and stuff. Like it's very hard.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
I
like
get what you're
50-50.
saying. I think obviously majority of that move to Twitch is because they subscribers
Yeah,
basically.
like,
you know,
Also, if you look at like the Call of Duty, let's say the Warzone players.
yeah,
I mean, example of them are like Act and Frabo and them. Like
yeah,
those oaks are getting like 85, 45
Yeah, I
around
get
those
what you're
viewers
saying.
on Twitch, whereas and that's all of them. And on YouTube, they were getting like 20, like 10,
yeah.
like 15, and now like it's just like the games cater. It depends what games you play and the community you have. So yeah, it's kind of hard.
And Ira, for you?
Honestly, for me, it's just an learning experience going over to Twitch and seeing like what was the hype about, and it's honestly a 10 times better platform when it comes to streamer eligibilities. You can do a lot more than you can on YouTube. So Then yeah, from when we did get affiliated, it's just been small streams back and forth. So I haven't really done the full switch to YouTube to Twitch. Sort of just playing it out, YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, Twitch,
Yeah.
and so forth.
Yeah, because with Twitch, with emblems, if someone subscribes to your channel, or most of you think guys know that as members, if you membered, then you get emotes from that person, and you can use those emotes on a different channel.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Yeah.
awesome coming from Twitch's side as well. Talking about content wise, and I'm gonna plug Glubs here because I had a massive laugh last night. And that was Glubs' video of telling his father that he made someone pregnant while his father was in hospital. Mind you. So if you guys haven't watched that, go to Glubs' channel. One of my mods can please link Glubs' channel or that video, and you guys need to check that out. It was wise. Be wise, condomize. Did your father tell you?
Yeah.
And like he said to you, like, I can't like. A lot of words was said.
Make your beds asleep in it.
Yeah, make your beds asleep in it, and he asked his father for help, and go watch. It's the funniest shit you've ever seen. Thank you, Supreme, for posting that. You guys can go check that out. But Clubs, back to you is you've been in the scene for quite a while now. You've been in AG for quite a while. What is that next step for Glubs? Different org, move up in that org. What's that next step?
To be honest, like what AG is doing right now, like I'm very happy to still be in it. Like we're always posting content, we're always recording videos together. It's sort of like a sideman vibe.
Yeah.
Like we all connect really well. We're like family. We all chat, tell each other everything. Just like that. I don't know. Like I feel like if I had to join like another org, whatever, I don't think I could have that relationship with what I have with AG right now.
Yeah.
Also, they've done like quite a lot for me as well, and like they all have the same mindset. Like it's not it's not only like pro players in Fortnite, which is nice. Like it's people that want to push out content the whole time. And that's what I want to do. That's my like dream job. So
yeah,
I'm happy.
I'm just reading the chat again, going back to that video. That's the exact thing of what I was looking for. Your dad told you while I was half dead in the hospital, you were shagging chicks. Like,
Oh, good point.
oh my! I had such a laugh when you said that.
When I recorded it, like I had a feeling he was gonna say something stupid, but like, yo,
like listen, you lucky. Like I think Debil is your father Afrikaans.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, like listen here. If I was your age and I went to my dad, like, oh, you'd give me a PK on the spot, done and dusted. Like you don't
kick me out.
Don't try that with Afrikaans dads. I'm telling you right now.
Like I didn't know what to expect when I was going with that thing. So like, thank goodness he didn't do anything. Like yo.
Yeah, no. Okay. We're gonna move along, and Debil, here we go. Your first time, as mentioned, on the podcast. I don't want you to explain to people who you really are, because they should know by now who the hell Debil is. Just answer me this. Where did you come with the name Debil?
Okay, let me start. So when I was like when I was younger, my dad always used to call me Pisang, which is banana, obviously. That was my nickname. So I was getting called Pisang, whatever, and I was all cool and stuff. And then my stepbrother, whatever. So my name's Daniil, obviously. So then one day he just decided to call me Depil, and obviously we know what the like the last letters and those stuff. Yeah. I was like, you know what? It like kind of has like it's banana, Depil, Pisang, my name is in there, and it's a bit of a funny one. So I was like, you know what? Let's vibe with it. And it's like it's different to like everything else in a sense. Like I don't know, it's a kind of I've always liked to be a bit different or whatever. So it's a bit like, I don't know. I just vibe with it. So yeah, that's basically where my name comes from.
I know, the small Debil is what you mean. We won't speak about that. Well, I just thought about something like, imagine, because I see Izzy's name here. Like, imagine Nate going to Izzy saying, "Mom, I'm sorry, I made someone pregnant." Like,
yo,
I can.
Actually, I don't know what Izzy would do. Like, Izzy's chilled. So
I think Izzy would maybe say, "Get in your fucking BMW and go." Just go, just go,
Yeah.
just go. Get
Yeah.
out, Shedid. I don't want to talk to
Uh,
you. Just go. Okay,
I
back on that.
definitely think that mothers take it worse than fathers. I don't know.
Do you think so?
I definitely think.
I
so.
think so, yeah. My mom will murder me like solidly. I think my dad will be like, "Oh no," then my mom would just be like, "Yeah, you dead." Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think my parents would just say, "Fuck off, out, just go." If I was your age by now, they would say, "Thank fucking hallelujah." Like, bring them. But okay, back to you. Spiel is, where did gaming start with you? When did you start
Yo,
gaming? With
yeah.
what did you start? I have a feeling
Oh.
it's God.
Okay, so it's actually a bit of a weird story. So my dad had like a laptop, like a work laptop, and then I remember like I was at the shops or whatever, and there was like NHL, which you guys probably don't know. It's like ice hockey, for like 70 rand. This is even before I did ice hockey. And I bought and I started playing it and stuff. I was like, okay, cool. And from there on, like I got my PS Vita, and then my Xbox 360. I only started online gaming like in like Xbox parties and stuff like, let's say like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So like I always used to play offline and COD campaign. That's why I have such a love for COD campaign as well, because like that's what I always used to play. And like my sports games, like I never played FIFA, but I played like like NHL, Madden, those type of
Yeah.
games. So yeah, that's what it really started, like on the PS Vita, the like laptop, and then onto the Xbox. So yeah, it's about like that's where it like really starts. And then I got into like Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox, and then Fortnite, and then yeah.
Yeah. How was that process when you came to Fortnite? What was that whole process into getting to AG?
Okay, so I started. So most of you guys know him, AGJs or Jays now. He was signed to AG obviously, and I got my PC last year March, so like
Yeah.
almost a year ago. And I know he was like in the scene. I know he competed or whatever. And then it started with School Cup when I started my Xbox, when I I saw like, oh, okay, there's some schools cup thing going on. And then I think I played like one round or whatever and got disqualified for submitting the same score 4 times, but let's not go there.
Mm.
And then like when I got my PC or whatever, Jay's helped me and he's like, okay, first thing you need to do is like set up Twitter. And I wanted to stream because I wanted to, like grow, and I wanted to join AG from the
Yeah.
start. And then Jay's introduced me to Grizzly when I started, and Jellies and them, and then I streamed, and like things just went forth from there on.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
So you've been with them for how long now?
With AG, I've been since November I think it was the
Last year? No.
beginning of November.
Not
last year November. Yeah, it was
No,
last
two-
year November. It was the week that
Last year?
that we had the
They
podcast.
what, like 2 months ago?
like November, yeah. I've
Two-
been with AG since like November-ish, around there.
Feels longer.
Yeah, it feels really long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since like
Okay.
November-ish.
But
like beginning, yeah.
the next question like leads into that. With joining AG, did you join more on a content side of things,
Yeah.
competitive side of things? Where?
So I joined fully content. Like I do have a love for competitive and I enjoy
Yeah.
it. But obviously, like my main focus is content, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna get that far on the ping we play on in South Africa. So in the beginning, yes, I was like, oh my gosh, I comp and stuff. But then it comes to realization that like, okay, cool, like so content creation basically. So yeah, to answer your
Okay.
question, content creation.
And with that, leading
So, yeah.
in with this next question again is, you one of the streamers in the scene that stream multiple games.
Yeah.
GTA, Rainbow Six, some zombies or COD or whatever the case may be. Is that this kind of wave you are riding right now? Is that someone you want to be as a variety streamer?
Yeah, I personally I didn't see the point of just streaming one game. So I look at a lot of the other streamers who just stream Fortnite, and I always think like if the Fortnite, okay, obviously he's not just gonna
Yeah.
die, but the views are gonna get less. Whereas if you look at someone like who can I mention, like Doctor Disrespect, even, okay, I know he streams like a lot of Warzone, but a lot
Yeah.
of those streamers like Cyber PK and stuff, they've always for how long had the same amount of like viewers at the same, always like throughout everything, like Among Us, throughout all of it. And that's what I'm trying to aim for. Because at the end of the day, like if a game dies, you don't want your channel to die with it.
Yeah.
So I want like a community that can like vibe with me with every game I play and just have fun. But yeah. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm aiming for.
No, I get it now. I'm just looking at the stream, and I saw a name pop up, and both of them are in here. So I want to say, Easy, I gotta hand it to you. No, literally, I gotta hand it to you. And I think if all of you know what I'm referring to is Bruce roast went on a podcast and roasted Easy and said, "You're so short." Now I gotta hand it to you because he got
Jeez.
so
Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
ah.
video,
But hey, that was good. It's a clip on you. Clubs, how do you miss that?
I don't
It
know,
was
it's
so
probably-
good. It was good. Best
What
roast.
time?
Yeah, let's be
The
like,
best
what
roast
time?
goes to Bruce. Well done, GG.
What time was it?
yeah.
I have no idea.
Uh,
I
It
just
was in
saw
the
I saw
morning.
the clip on Twitter and immediately
like
went to go
evening.
look. But
yeah, he roasted like
I saw the one where you
Easy,
roasted
a whole
Scorpio.
bunch
That's
of
what I
oaks.
was-
Yeah, with Scorpio, that was with them.
yeah, okay.
So,
But
yeah.
GG on Bruce. He takes the trophy for the roast. Then the Peel, something you said to us on
Yes.
Discord that like blew our minds basically. And your specific words were, "I wish I never bought a PC, okay, and started gaming."
Drone.
Why did you? Why? Just why?
Okay, like let me try to explain what I said. So before, like
Did you
a
have
lot of
something
the
on
guys
your
in the
mind?
com,
Maybe that you said that.
like yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain. Like a lot of the guys in the community knew me like before, like the IRL and stuff. I'm a very social person.
Oh, you're a jeweler. You're a jeweler.
So I like going out. I
Okay.
like, certain things going out all the time. And then when March came, I bought my PC just for I wanted to stream like every second day or whatever and grind streaming, but also I got to play with friends and stuff. And I really got into it. And then I got so addicted to it kind of
Mm.
that I burnt a lot of my relationships, IRL with friends and didn't go as much out and stuff. Like now, okay, COVID, but I still go out quite a bit, with my sport. Like I stopped sport totally. Although it was COVID and stuff, I stopped sport totally, everything.
Okay.
And now that I'm trying to get back into it, that's when it gets really hard because it's hard to compete against the Oaks you've been training for.
Damn, but
many
you
long and
contradict
now
yourself, don't you?
It's, I mean,
Because what did you post on Twitter yesterday?
yeah, I guess.
Gonna be grinding soon.
But,
Hard.
yeah, the thing is, it's so hard because I don't know, the
He was
COVID
just
messed a
confused.
lot of
Yeah,
stuff up.
yeah.
Like
He
I
was
just
just a
confused.
confused person.
I don't know
Like,
how
I
to
don't know how
explain
this
it.
guy's
It's hard to explain it. But yeah, I regret it because of what I did.
Mm.
Not focusing on other things than just gaming. Because all I did was focus on gaming and streaming and stuff, and not relationships and sports, etc. If that's basically how to summarize it up.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you don't like being single is basically what you're saying.
basically.
You don't
That
like
as well. That is the reason why I regret it.
okay.
Yeah, let's
Just
just say that.
I'm I can't. I'm losing brain
You
cells.
are the biggest
Bruh.
drone. It has got me hurt.
Shut up.
Do you think before you speak, or do
No,
you
I
just
don't.
talk
I
shit?
just speak and hope that things are
This
nicely.
guy. This guy, bro.
Oh, it's okay. The feel okay.
Oh.
I don't think with
But
your
it's
name.
if you get it's hard to explain. But
I don't
that's
think with your
basically
name
all.
it's difficult to get any girl, but it is what it is.
It
Ira, we're gonna come to you now. You've waited long enough. I'm gonna start off hot with you. With a certain topic that was a week ago, right, Alex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
think so. Yeah.
a week ago, this guy called CK got banned, well, not banned, but disqualified from the tournament that Iro was hosting from EPS. And there was concrete evidence and blah, blah, blah. I didn't watch it myself. Alex did. And then on Twitter, Pike, I wouldn't say reimbursed him, but gave him the cash and said it was inadequate. There was no concrete proof and gave him the money in anyway. Where do you stand with this? Obviously, I tweeted something that said doing the right thing, and after actually looking at it, I was completely wrong for saying that. For the fact that Pike shouldn't have said, okay, this was because of EPS. He should have shut up, gave him the cash, and say that's it. Or obviously it's his money. Do with it what you want.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
bringing EPS's name into it, I don't think it was the real deal or the right thing to do. But I want to know from you, where do you stand with this topic of the CK situation?
So basically, what had happened is there was a live broadcast. I was casting on the event and everything,
Yeah,
and CK was also streaming his POV. So we managed to go over to his side of view where he's streaming and so forth, and I was casting it. And he sees an opponent in front of him. He says, "Oh, play in front of me. I'm W King." Full on starts ramping that player. Then the guy in his call is like, "Wait, wait, wait!" And now CK is like, "Is this you?" They had like a full on
oh,
conversation.
okay.
Hey, how you doing? What? I'm joking. They didn't do that. But
Okay,
they in the end, the CK was like, he first, to be fair, he did start it off. I don't want a team.
yeah,
And then Light Silent said, "No, you're gonna get banned." Blah blah blah. Only when Light Silent mentioned that, "Hey, you're gonna get banned," that's
yeah,
when CK started engaging again.
okay,
Now, when I looked over this properly, I was like, yo, this situation could have gone 10 times more worse, or,
yeah,
they could have conversated properly and be like, well, you're not streaming, or no one's
yeah,
has POV, just ditch, go left, go right, and we don't see each other now. Like, that points to him, and whatever the case may be. What if Light Silent managed to kill him?
mm,
Or, there's so much things that could have happened if he was not streaming, or if he was streaming. But in the end, it's just how he handled his situation in terms of um W Keen, a player with full intent, finding out it is Light Silent, and then there's a conversation of, "I don't want to fight you,"
yeah,
and then he disengages from the fight, and then Light Silent says, "You're gonna get banned, we need to fight," and then starts engaging again in the fight. In the end, he does kill Light Silent, but yeah, that's what it's in Fortnite
yeah,
TOS, if it's
yeah,
verbal communication that you're having or non-verbal, whether you guys are
yeah,
pickaxing and you guys separate and so forth. So
yeah. Did that
we saw
passage, yeah, did that passage of play in that video cause a different, gonna say different outcome? Did it influence other people in the game? Do you think?
what do you mean, like,
Because that's the question I'm asking me is, did that passage of play of them saying back off and then fighting each other again, did it influence other people in the game?
what do you mean, did it influence other people in the game? I'm so confused.
Influencing other people meaning, did it make someone place higher than he should? Did it shit, there someone goes. Did it how
Or
can I,
did it give like more points to someone?
yeah, yeah, something like
Oh,
in regard with that.
no, that just if he killed him, he only got 3 points from that, and I'm not sure if that he had 3 more points than Neymar.
Mm,
Like, if it was a fair gameplay and we didn't catch him, whatever, you would still have, it would have been a tie if he didn't meet him or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't beg the difference that, hey, they
there was
communicated.
communication. Okay,
Yeah, he had the idea of
right.
disengaging and so forth, but it's just because he was on live stream. That's what I'm saying right now.
Yeah,
But either way, TOS communications, and I'm fully still strong about
strong
my idea.
about.
So
Okay,
that's why we had to disqualify him. And I spoke with Light, and they understood the situation from
mm,
what I was explaining,
okay,
and we came to a mutual agreement. And they said, okay, well, we're gonna accept the punishment and so forth. So they were
okay.
happy about that. So I sat with them and explained that.
All right. And then, did you speak to Pike at all for bringing the name of
No,
EPS in?
didn't have time for that. I don't have time
Okay.
to
Okay.
be DMing people. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question is where clubs brought it up about the scene being quite dead and not quite boring and whatever. And that has a lot to do with the TOs, basically, that it comes from my side, not just the in game as well, but from the TOs as well. Why do you think there's such a down slope of tournaments and like fun in the comp?
So it all comes down to the mode that's being played right now. Essentially, I feel like trios has become very boring. I'm not sure clubs have. We've been playing what, almost 8 months of trios now, right?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
long.
So like that gets boring. There's no excitement.
Yeah.
There's no rotation of players, or if ever it happens, rarely. Like today, we've seen Woke play with Neymar and Travis and so
Mm.
forth. But that like experience with the player gets really boring or very stagnant.
Mm.
And when it comes to just the tournament POV side, like South Africa itself, um, yeah, it is sort of a downslope in terms of how many tournaments are being hosted. But if you look at the comparison between 2020 and 2021, or while we're just
You
starting,
started, yeah.
yeah, like okay, let's say half of 2020, that's when it started being quite nice.
Yeah.
Is that the quantity did decrease drastically, but the quality has improved. So where EPS example used to host like almost every month or like 3 times a month, 750, 500 rand, 150, 200 rand,
Mm.
like we stopped that completely because we sort of saw it as it's just another tournament for first place. Let's just W key, and
Yeah.
it was really unstacked. People, the third game would have 20 people, whatever, queuing up, and
Mm.
people didn't want to play those no more. So now we're hosting almost twice a month or once a month, and you can range it from 5,000 to
Mm.
10,000 rand tournaments. And yeah, 2021, it's just like everything. Your January is gonna be slow as hell, and it's only gonna pick up in February, March, when budgets are set and cleared for the financial
Yeah.
year. So right now we're just waiting, and things are starting to be announced slowly. So tomorrow comes our first announcement of what's
Okay.
to be expected in 2021.
Okay.
Then there's obviously March. We have like a whole sort of 6 month plan already, which is really exciting. So
Okay.
other than that, I'm pretty sure FortniteZA will have fun packed tournaments. I mean, you got FNCS coming up. Mondays is Trio Cash Cup. So Saturdays is Solo Cash Cup. There's so much tournaments happening right now, but it's
Okay.
begs to differ that it's trio mode. We've had trios for the past almost year now. That gets boring, man. You need to change the way things are done and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, we're gonna stick with trios for the whole year, basically, not?
Yeah,
Is that
so
yeah?
basically seeing trios for 1 year and 8 months, and
Yeah.
that's boring. Like
Right.
no one wants that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you get to grow as a team, and organizations get to pick up trios, and you get more of a structure for the rest of the year. But that becomes, expected. So you
Okay.
expecting what's coming, and there's no surprises for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So
Then
your expectations are set for the year. It gets boring. Nothing's mind blowing nowadays.
yeah. Then the next question to that, and you and I have spoken about this, and I think everyone speaks about this, is the paid to enter tournaments, and
Mm.
it is against Epic TOS, if I'm correct.
Hmm.
And do you think there's a way of getting into Epic's? I don't know how that's possible, but getting into talk to someone
TOA.
there, speaking to someone there and saying, "Is it fine? Can we do this? Can we do that?" Have you tried anything like that?
So like literally the companies, and so like okay, if you look at this perspective, the companies that have like, I'm just gonna mention the Spectate tool, right?
Yeah.
It's big. DreamHack has the Spectate tool. Certain SAQR I think have the Spectate tool, and like just certain individuals in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like especially ACGL,
Yeah. Yeah.
and these are like closed um things that you can't really access. So if there's an email that you can send to, right? And
Yes.
I've been emailing these guys for the past like 8 months really consistently, trying to get that Spectate tool.
Yeah.
There's nobody to contact, man. They need to contact you. So there's no inside man or whatever the case may be, unless you have someone recommend
Mm.
that email to you, and then you get access. Because I know DreamHack charged people, but there is LAN events that you can charge for, like 80. That's why 80K Soul is charging,
Yeah.
because they give the option that hey, you can come to LAN, and if Epic Games were to pipe down on them, they'd be like, well, we do got a LAN event, and that's where our costs are coming from.
Yeah.
So then they'll be like, oh, okay, it's legal. But there's other ways in which you can host
Yeah.
pay
Because
to enter tournaments,
yeah,
but
because
I
I
just
feel
wouldn't want to market
yeah,
that right now.
yeah, because I feel like pay to enter is gonna push the prize pool up, and
Yeah,
and I know some people, yeah, I don't want to enter because I know who's gonna win and I'm not gonna get any
yeah.
money. But obviously, it goes all the way down to 10th or whatever the tier wants in that regard. But a specific thing that Wraith said in the stream now is Epic wouldn't care. Yeah, that's what he says here, but or Epic wouldn't know basically. But do you take that chance even?
like, hey man, like, okay, fine, right? Like, you can risk hosting a tournament, sure, like, yeah, and then, like, it's just the idea that, okay, what if like someone in the
Yeah,
community that despises
exactly.
you're gonna have those type of people
Yeah.
that, like, let's try pipe down on EPS or whatever the case may be. That's where the risk factor for me, like, if I had nothing to lose, like, EPS can go down the guts as it's not something I've invested in or whatever.
Yeah.
If it's a, like, a Discord, like, the website is paid for, it's
Yeah.
something that's, it's an asset right now. And if I were to, like, lose my license or whatever to hosting because a supporter creator code is a license to events and so forth, if I were to lose that, then, like, what comes next? But, like,
Mm.
people can take the risk. I don't think anyone's gonna pipe down ready, but there's those certain type of people that I wouldn't want to do, you know.
Okay. Well,
It's just
that's
that simple. Yeah.
it's fine. Well, I see right there. I risked a 20 for evac. I didn't mind. Okay, well then. So by all means, do it. Then I think you have a lot of people that would play it anyway.
Yeah.
So if you want to take the risk, so like do it. But we're gonna move on.
Sorry, quickly.
Yes.
Can I just ask Iro something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Iro, I just wanted to ask you something quickly. With regards to the whole, banning thing and your regulations, with regards to, I know this has been brought up, but with regards to Ace, I just want to know what is the chances of him coming back, and why did you change your opinion on letting him coming back?
There's like multiple racist things that have been happening in the community in the background. There's like 2 to 3 more players that have been brought up.
Mhm.
So if the case is, okay, I'm banned one racist person, right? And then the next racist person's like, yo, I saw Ace playing, I would like to also be unbanned. And then it's okay, I ban that guy, and then now I'm unbanning a whole racist community, and that could come to a point where we could see another racism event happening, and that just too risky for the community. That's simply why I did it.
Okay, understandable. But then also another thing, I don't know. I think Wraith was explaining to me. There's like this whole community of, I think he was saying it's people of color, and it's
Yeah, the GOC people. Yeah.
So what is that for, if you don't mind me asking? And
That's-
why is it there an amount for someone to get unbanned? Like, what is the reasoning behind that?
Really, the gamers of color don't really even see that as a appropriate thing to do. So there isn't really that type of thing. It was influenced that, okay, well, let's do this and we can do this, and Glubs knows the situation in the DMs. So I just went down, piped down, and said, look, the morals are morals, and I gotta keep that above me.
Definitely. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We can move along, and one of the topics that I've sent to you as well is, for everybody that doesn't know, is that you have now become a full-time streamer. And you quit your job. When did you quit?
I quit my job the 22nd of November. It's actually an emote to my stream.
All right. So, and then you stopped in full-time streaming. How is that going for you? Do you still back what you did on quitting? How's that all going for you?
So my full energy was initially, yeah, I got streaming now to back me up and so forth. But if you have been seeing my schedule over the past few weeks, I
Yeah.
haven't really even been putting out that much content or even streaming as consistently as I was, like, off the bat of November. I started seeing values in EPS that, like, I didn't really came to light. But when I thought about, like, how can I make EPS a business module or
Yeah.
sort of an income thing, I've been focusing a lot of my energy on that. So streaming, yes, it was like the ideal thing, and it's very inconsistent actually. Like, I was streaming maybe 3 times a week while working.
Yeah.
Then I started streaming every week, and it gets really exhausting. And like, streamers,
Yeah.
or like small time streamers, you ask for, like, yo, if you want to become a member, and that shit, like, gets your mindset just goes down in some way. Like, you asking continuously, yo, can you member, can you donate, can you
Yeah.
member? And I
Yeah.
just feel like I'm not a streamer now. I'm like begging for money.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
so that's when I was like, yo, let me just see what else I can do in terms of working for my money. And that's EPS, man. So I'm working really hard on that. So in terms of streaming, I still want to do streaming and try do that for some time, 2 to 3 years, whatever, because it is really fun
Yeah.
communicating with people and so forth and getting to know new people. Don't regret my choice. I got people supporting me back and forth to make my dreams come true and so forth. So
Okay.
if it's the case that I will get off the street, I don't think that's gonna be. I mean, get on the street. I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna happen anytime
Okay.
soon. No.
Then the next and the last topic I want to talk about specifically to you is yesterday. I don't know, yesterday or the day before, you announced a PC store under EPS. What is
Yeah.
that? What is that whole category?
So again, focusing a lot of my time on EPS and seeing where I can, pipe down on a business module, and that is the new EPS store that we've come to create. So this is purely regulated. It's registered company as well. I've got a
Yeah.
registered number and so forth. And what we're basically doing is we've signed some deals with suppliers,
Yeah.
first-hand suppliers in South Africa. You probably know Apex Interactive,
Yeah.
Retron, etc. So we got dealer programs with them and so forth. So yeah, if you guys ever want to order like a graphics card you find on EveTech, you literally can find with EPS stores. So that's what we have now. So the EPS store is being built on the website. I just didn't want to wait until it's built. It can take up
Okay.
to a month or two.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's gonna take way too long. So that's why we're
Okay.
just on Discord for now. And then when the site goes out, it will be like a professional designed website.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. And now we're gonna get into one of the subtopics that we're gonna talk about, or not basically talk about. It's another, like the Storm search. I created this thing called Who Dis, and this is actually a new segment that I'm gonna read a quote of someone in the Fortnite scene, a fact from them, coming from them, and you guys have to tell me. Chat, you guys can get involved here as well, who this person is. All right, all of you, Glubs, the Peel, Ron, and Ira, you guys need to tell me who do you guys think this person is. And then we'll get into the hot topics of the Fortnite community as a whole, and then we'll get into the Storm search. So this new segment called Who Dis. Now the first one is a fact coming from someone saying, I got knocked out by this Burki because I tuned him shit. Who do you guys think this is coming from in the Fortnite community?
Daily.
Daily? Do you think Daily got knocked out by a Burki?
Oh no! Oh, you're saying who got knocked out?
Yeah.
Like knocked out.
This guy told me, I got knocked out by this Burki because I tuned him shit.
I know it was. There wasn't this in Discord. This was in Discord. I feel like.
I don't
So
know,
I
Ron
know-
talks shit, so I'm saying wrong.
Did you get knocked? Ron, did you get knocked down, bro, by a Burki?
Unfortunately
It was
not.
the
That's
Storm
news
or
to me.
Riot. It was Storm or Riot.
Glubs?
It was Storm. It was Storm.
I think it could actually be Storm.
I think it was Storm.
All right, yeah, that one Storm. Storm
Oh,
said I
yeah.
got knocked out
Baby.
by this Burki because I tuned him shit.
Yeah,
That
that was
was-
in Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Was it?
remember that.
All right, your next one is I broke my nose while hitting myself in the face.
What?
Who do you think this person is in the Fortnite
Itio.
community?
It has to be Itio.
It has to be.
be.
Luca. It has to be Luca.
I broke my nose while hitting myself in the face.
It's Luca.
Do you think it's?
Luca?
Do you think Luca
Yeah.
would do something like
Raging
that?
or some shit.
Like he actually broke his nose. Who do you guys think that is?
Luca.
Like he actually broke his nose.
He actually
You
broke
actually
his
break it.
nose.
Okay, it's not Luca.
Yeah.
Nah,
What?
nah, the whole community's so big, bro. You
Hey,
gotta
group
hype it
this
down.
stuff knows. Like,
I have no clue. Eh? Like,
Yeah, like,
nothing.
what?
wait, I'm just gonna
Nothing.
like, yeah, good shit, boy.
You'd
Yeah,
be,
this
you'll
person
be
is
surprised who
Reepsy.
this is. This guy's name is Reepsy. Reepsy hit himself in the face and
What is wrong with you?
broke his nose.
What?
No.
So he's just like, oh, wait. Yeah,
No way,
shit,
dude.
mate.
Like I don't know, dude. Like
Reepsy.
Yeah.
Reepsy said it. All right, next one. I played first team table tennis at school.
Oh,
you
that's
think-
cringe. That's
like-
hard cringe.
I played table tennis at school.
I played first team table tennis at
so
school.
there's only like one team though. Like what?
What the
Who do you guys
hell?
think this person is? I played first
For,
team
like,
table
I
tennis
don't
at
know.
school.
People,
Kareem.
people spamming.
No, I
Kareem.
can't. Like personally, I don't think it's Kareem. I beat his ass on Bravado's table tennis. No, can't be.
Bean.
Oh, wait, yeah, Kareem. It has to be Kareem Bean or Zozu. One of those
You think
guys,
one of
maybe.
them?
I feel like it's Zozu because it says in school, and I don't know if Kareem even went to school. Or
Gloves, who
normal.
do you think?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
It's like I'm not basic. I was just saying that they did do like online school.
Gloves?
Something Zozu.
I'm gonna say Kareem. He looks like the type of
Ronan?
person to play.
Oh,
tennis.
Neymar. Yeah, Neymar.
Definitely Kareem. He's very weird.
This
What the fuck?
this person was Travis.
Travis.
Travis, what's wrong with you? Oh,
Travis
I'm
played first
joking.
team table tennis.
Travis.
at school.
I can't imagine Travis playing table tennis.
Bruh.
Did he say first team?
Yeah, first team table tennis.
Surely there's only like one team. Like what?
Main zone
If
Travis.
he didn't add the first team, then we'd be fine. But the fact he said first team,
All right, the last one comes from someone that said in
it was
grade.
like 18. Huh? Jesus.
Last one coming from someone saying in grade 7, I fractured my neck in a surfing accident and I haven't surfed since. So in grade 7, I fractured my neck in a
That not
surfing
Blue
accident.
Shark, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's Bruce Shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like this person says in grade
I-
7, I fractured my neck. Like Bruce is like still grade 7 probably. like, like think about it. In grade
Okay, give us a hint.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
hard.
one hint.
Yeah, well, that was the hint. It's not the.
But does he live in Cape Town or
Okay,
Joburg?
chat. We need you guys to help
Okay,
us.
let
us
Come on,
know.
I wanna
It's
see-
not-
we wanna
I
see
mean,
some
definitely
names.
doesn't live in Joburg because where the fuck's the sea?
Okay, so it
Yeah.
has to be Cape Town. I feel like it's
It's a
Riots.
Cape Town player.
I think it's Riots then.
Nah,
Who
right?
also Cape Town can surf?
What do you think?
It has to be Riots then. I
He
don't know.
can't surf no more. The
Yeah.
Peel, come on, he broke he's fractured his neck.
And he never
well,
surfed since.
I
That's
have
why it
no
doesn't
clue.
surf anymore. That's what
I
I'm
have no
saying.
clue.
Yellow.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say yellow.
I feel like it's yellow as
I'm
well.
gonna say yellow.
Okay.
who's it? It's
It was Riots.
what?
Like, why do I say yellow? Like I have it.
Riots,
knew it, Riots.
Riots
Won't.
says in grade 7, I fractured my neck in a surfing accident and
I
never
knew it.
surfed
I'm so
since.
clever,
Where are
man.
you
Like,
getting these facts, by the way? Or
I,
Yeah,
I,
like
I,
what?
li- I literally hit them up and tell me, listen here, give me a fact that no one knows about you. And,
oh my
well,
god!
Ripsy gave me, he broke his nose while hitting himself in the face. Very weird. And Travis played the first team table
I
tennis.
thought these were like tweets. That's-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought these were like-
yeah.
No, it's facts of the people.
oh.
All right.
Okay.
It's gone. The segment is gone. Who dis is finished. We'll get that next time, and then we're gonna get into hot topics, and then to the storm search that obviously everyone waits for. I don't know why. Okay, I do know why,
Okay.
but we'll leave it there. For now, collectively to all of you is, where do you guys think FortniteZA stands right now? We've been under scrutiny from color and race, yeah, like everything you can imagine has happened to FortniteZA. Where do you guys think we stand now? Are we still going down? What's happening?
We're
What do
in
you
the
guys think?
gutters. That's
think
it.
we're in the
Yeah,
gutters?
oh,
We're in the
definitely would.
gutters.
That we really in a bad state right now, and like I see a lot of people tweet out, "Hey, we're chasing sponsors and so
Yeah.
forth," and like this is true, guys. Like the way we keep on going is, people just won't look at us as a community anymore. It's literally it's toxic, man. We
Yeah.
in toxic waste right now,
Mm.
and it just
Mm.
keeps
Like-
getting worse.
What made me realize like that we're really going downhill is when Caramel Gamer tweeted. He was like, "I'm unfollowing the whole of FortniteZA.
Yeah, yeah.
you deserve
Yeah.
servers and all this."
Yeah, I was like, holy
That
shit.
just shows like people know what's going on. Even like Fury. I don't know if you guys obviously
Yeah.
know Fury.
Yeah.
He tells me like all the pros tell him that they think we're a joke. They literally think we're
Yeah.
like a joke.
But
Like
Yeah.
people just want impressions. They'll expose anyone for impressions. They just care about
Yes.
followers, all that
Thing
stuff.
is, like, I understand that people are exposed, but people are like that whole situation. I'm not going to bring it up, but
Yeah.
you guys know what I'm speaking about. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
exposing a goal, that's pointless. What did you gain out of that?
Wow.
Like please explain to me. Like, I know, like, oh, okay, cool. I'm young and I want to see
Yeah.
stuff. Like, but guys, like, everyone's taking us for a rise because we're doing stuff like that. Like, that's so dumb.
Yeah.
That's so like,
Yeah. And I feel
why
like,
do you do that? It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sorry, I don't
hello?
understand. And make
Yeah.
alt post stuff, man. Like,
but
what?
I also feel like, and I want to use my situation here, is I played Call of Duty and I heard someone say something, a woman, and I put it on Twitter and I said it's disgusting that I hear this coming from a woman's mouth, and the main reason I'm putting this through is people then said it's this Fortnite guy, and I think everyone associates everyone with a specific community. No, it was a Call of Duty guy, it was a Fortnite guy, it was a CS guy. Like, I don't belong to just Fortnite community. I'm I'm there with the CS guys. I'm there with the Call of Duty guys. I'm there with Energy Esports. I feel like everyone just centralizing everyone to a specific community.
It's just because you have two players that are in the com, it's like they think, oh, Dallas is in the com as well.
Yeah.
I just don't know why everyone just centralized. It's like someone can play Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite community. Like, we don't know this guy. Yeah, Fortnite community. but
Okay,
play
let's
Fortnite.
say, for example, right? Okay, someone from, let's say,
Oh shit.
like, for example, Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky chills
No,
with
you
us.
just lagged
Yeah.
out.
Wait,
very
why can't I hear you?
Yeah, you like that.
Okay, Ricky.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're
Yeah,
fine. You're
yeah,
I
fine.
can hear you.
You're
Okay,
fine.
wait.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ricky, let's say Ricky's chilling with us, right?
Mhm.
People automatically think, oh, he's in the com. He's in the com.
Mm.
If we had to get a girl from, like, let's say, like, Norway as well, she chilled with us. Oh, she's in the com now. Now they want to do all that stuff. I don't know. It's just like, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's you know,
This
I don't-
community is
I don't
very
know
weird.
It is.
why they do that, but they do, and there's a reason we're not speaking about some topics tonight, and I don't want to put light on those, and we move along, and I'm not bringing anyone down anymore or speaking about it or whatever. We're moving along, and so should everyone else. We spoke about the season being boring. Other than TOs, what of the game? Okay, and trios. What of the game is also very boring for you guys? What should change? What must change?
Shotguns.
Shotguns, yeah.
The
like,
mobility.
Yeah.
Like,
The mobility. I think they removed shockwaves,
And Ripfish.
Riftfish, and also disabled like 95% of the cars or
Mm.
something like that. So
And the map in general,
literally
don't you guys think?
can't even.
I hate the map.
Don't you guys think a map?
I just want the old map.
My map change will be good, to be honest. Like, I don't understand what else they can do to this map. But maybe that's why they're also extending this. I don't know. Like, sure, there has to be a map change soon. Like, this is boring.
Yeah, like
The thing is, like, we keep on expecting changes and so forth, but like we get excited. Okay, this is good. Like, but the thing is, like, we bored of the game, guys. It's done, bro. Like, the game's boring already, and we
Yeah.
just get excited for that first 2 weeks. We grind arena,
mean,
we get 4K points, and we just like, yo,
That's
fuck
true.
Fortnite, bro. It's
yeah,
cut boring.
exactly.
Like, and then the new season comes, there's new hype, you get the battle pass again, it's the same shit. Fortnite's cut boring. Like,
Yeah.
guys, we must come to understand that maybe we are just getting tired of the game and the game is dying slowly. Just saying.
What
Yeah.
I think is the reason why the game is boring now is because there's nothing to grind for. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
FNCS, our prize pools are dog shit. Like, I could literally play one skirmish and win $200 and go through all the heats,
That's-
open qualify for
Yeah.
FNCS to come, like, let's say come 28.
Yeah. This is my
$200.
this is
Well
literally my next topic is skirmish, and my question to you guys was, what would have been, is to talk to me about the skirmish tournament.
That was God. That was so God.
Because
I think it was a
I heard
good
there a lot
thing.
of people were cheating, like just getting their mates come play me,
Yeah.
you lose,
Yeah.
blah blah.
You know what's funny, eh?
Yeah.
When I won, people were accusing me of cheating. I went to all the admins, I showed them my VODs, everything, I'm fine, chilling. The next day, the same people that were accusing me of cheating, banned, gone. Because
Jeez.
they were cheating.
What this guy gave out 75,000 rand.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
where
Yeah,
do you get
like,
that money from, though? Like, what?
Yeah, what's
Remember, Skirmish is not a local company, guys. It is
Yeah.
a global company, and I think their headquarters are in the UK, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
But like these guys are not equating or accommodating South Africa only, so
yeah,
that needs to just be put out there. Like I feel like some people felt obligated that okay, they did start in South Africa with the Hachi series, but that's because they have like headquarters in Cape Town too. But
Mm.
like these guys are global, man, so they will accommodate like the whole of the world, and like
Yeah.
people were so obligated this week of like the tweets that were going out, and like they thought it was for FortniteZA the way it was, the way people talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was like a good thing. Like,
It was a really
lot of
good thing,
people,
yeah.
like,
And
Yeah,
South
bro.
Africa
a
jumped
lot
on
of
that
money.
Yeah,
hardcore. Like I think
everyone
everybody
was
bought
playing.
South Africans.
Yeah, bro. Everyone was
Yeah,
playing every single
was
like.
a chance for us to win money. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, another
That's
thing, I think at
my
the end, it just comes down to maturity of our community, because why cheat in
Yeah.
a tournament and someone's already cashing out
Yeah.
or giving out $5,000 and someone goes ahead and cheats in it? And what's the
I
point?
mean, bro, like Ronan, people cheat for $100, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I know it's,
Like,
it's just fucking
It's-
ridiculous.
the Fortnite community is at an all-time low. Like I think like even in the recent tournament we did with the CK situation, there was like 4 kids that landed on Travis and he was first place. Like
Yeah.
bro, like that's the most dumbest thing that can happen in like the Fortnite community. I don't see it happening
Mm.
like in any other community, but no, because it's easy to exploit. Why don't we just cheat and leak code and go
Yeah.
stream snipe and go grief somebody? And like it's like Ronan said, the community is very childish and
Very.
spiteful, bro.
On
But
another level.
but
Also, like, you can see it in the games. Like, first game, oh my gosh, like, everyone's excited for first game. After third game, everyone's bored. It's tired because it's not stacked. Like,
And
it's
people just give up. Like, they just
Yeah,
give up.
yeah.
It's the problem.
yeah,
Like, if you see, for example, let's say FNCS final, the Oaks on 0 points will literally play the last game.
Even
you
even
can-
the user brackets for Call of Duty, like they will play
Yeah.
until they eliminated. Like yeah, okay, let's go home, guys, and they go home happy and like proud that they did
because
good.
people just play for money, not for the fun.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Do you see what Hachi's put in chat now?
Yeah.
All regions played and only FN FortniteZA
Yeah,
had
but
cheated.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
just
know.
shows.
I don't know if like
Like,
if he actually knows that because you spoke to them. Like
He probably
obviously
Hachi works with
with-
skirmish.
uh,
it
so
works,
like
yeah.
if I'm
Yeah.
from the UK community and like I would know if like you can't tell me one guy tell his mate just make an account quickly, come play me and lose. Like
Yeah.
it's so easy and a lot of people can do it. But like I like the idea. It was awesome, and I hope it stays. And I hope people can sort their shit out and do things properly and like don't fuck around.
Mm.
But
Mm.
it's gonna happen. It's like
Yeah, it is a system to easily exploit, but hopefully they put in some timers, like maybe if you're versing a friend or whatever. Like
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you can
How
regulate
do you
something.
stop that? Like,
It's hard on that. Apparently, they
it's
did
very-
something to resolve it, but like,
It's very hard to regulate that type of exploiting as well, because
yeah,
you can literally pretend to fight. Like maybe I get 2 kills, you get 2 kills, and then I get 4 kills, and then you get a third, and you're sweating, acting like you're
Yeah.
sweating or playing hard. You run out of mats and you die. Like,
Yeah.
and then I win, and I go in. Like that's
yeah,
what's gonna happen if I lose? Then I bet you again, and we double or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
and then we just do the same thing and make sure I win this time or something. Like
Yeah.
it's so simple to exploit it, but I'm interested to see what they do come out with that type of stuff. But they are evolving, so
Yeah.
they have other stuff planned for the communities,
Love
which
love
I
to
know.
see it. Love to see more people, and hopefully they stay. And hopefully we can sort our act out and keep
Yeah.
them here. We're gonna move along to the last of the hot topics, and we're
let's-
gonna talk. Yeah,
check the group. I sent something that'll be cool. Just check it if you can. I don't know
Discord
how you're
group?
gonna.
what? Check what?
The group, the Discord group. I
No,
sent
but
it.
that's just putting lights on things like Dore said.
Yeah.
You never want to put lights on certain
Yeah.
things, so rather
So-
just keep it out.
we'll just last that and we'll move along. But
Okay.
good
Yeah,
idea.
nice.
But no. All right, we're gonna talk about the last one, and that's FNCS. That's around the corner. We mentioned it a couple of times, and if I'm right, it starts on the 4th of February. That's 4 days from now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4th of Feb, and it's trios, and we've seen Neymar just announced his new trio that is quite godly, I must say myself,
Yeah.
of Woke, Travis, and Neymar. I don't know if Rejects is probably going to go with Storm and Popcool, also another good trio if that happens. But we're going to talk about everyone individually in the scene with Fortnite, with FNCS. Is where do you guys think we're going to rank this season? Do you think we have enough practice in to get to that top and get to the finals? What's your guys' take on everything?
I definitely think. Okay, Ira, start. Go ahead.
I think the boys have been doing quite some practices. I mean, Falcon. I know Glubs has been qualifying for those as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've had like a good amount leading up, like 2 Falcon FNCS scrims, cash cups for since January. So yes, like in terms of Fortnite ZA, not that much coming out from Tios and so forth, but like I think the boys are ready. I mean, Trios has been a mode, so
Yeah.
if anything, they should be more than ready to get like 2 to 3 teams that are South African in the heats qualifiers, and maybe 1 or 2 going to finals, hopefully.
And it's like top 700, I think, goes through from the opens.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
quite a like,
that's
from
very
what
easy.
top 200 or what? It's top
The
700.
The prize pools last season was 40,000. This
Yeah.
season it's 120,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
odd
It has
actually.
gone up. But
Yeah.
like still the prize pools
Yeah,
are
it's
shit.
still
Okay.
bad, yeah, but either way, that's God.
And Rodan, from someone basically looking in, is who do you think is going to excel? Who do you guys think is going to be that couple teams that make it all the way?
I definitely think that Neymar definitely has big chances
Mm.
of paving the way and hopefully placing the highest out of all Zeta players. And another thing is, I think that if clubs, Luca and Saka, keep their mentality straight and, you know,
Luka.
just keep on pushing and if they grind for the next 4 days and actually work out their problems, they could also.
Yeah, I think there's like if we look at the previous FNCS, there's a couple of teams that obviously the Neymar team, I obviously Zozu isn't in there anymore, so I don't know because he was like the one probably the one telling them calm down, try this, nah, don't
Yeah.
rush too much,
Yeah.
and now they've got another crack addict like Woke adding to the team, so I don't know how's that gonna work. Then you got the one team from Punishers as well, Warrior, if I'm correct, right? They
Did they go to Eats?
I think so. They did quite well.
Yeah, they
I
did well though.
I did follow them as well, so that's another team to look out for. I think the Kareem team. Okay, well, back in not really too far back, it was Kareem, Kareem, Rejects, and
Chimp.
Chimp. So that team did really well, but they like that's
Was it Keaton?
I think it was Keaton.
I think FNCA, that was you thinking about Frosty Frenzy
Yeah,
one.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
So like that would have been a good team going into this, but they obviously different now, and I think I don't know what's Reepsy's team gonna be right now, and I don't know they can do well. There's a lot of teams. I'm just curious to see who can go all the way, who can push past the expectations. And hopefully we can get our names up there because even just one representative would bring some good light for a change.
Exactly.
On the scene. And that's something we really do need. But time for the Storm Search questions. 14 of them. We're going to start with Glubs. Glubs, Depil, Ronan, then Iro. Hope you guys are ready for this. I can see some of you still in the chat. Woke is here. Chubbs. Scorpio, Identity. You guys get involved as well. It's time for the Storm Search. You see, Chubbs just gets in here for the Storm Search. He wants to know who's causing cuck. Or he's going to get called out, basically. So here we go. And the first one is, who in the Fortnite community has the worst gamer tag? Do you guys think
Worst
it's the
gamer
worst
tag.
gamer tag?
I think the pill. It's useless.
God, gamer tag.
I think
I
that,
was like, boy.
Bro,
I
seen
think that's
some
quite
dodgy
godly.
ones.
It's like
I've seen some bad
I've
ones.
also seen some, but that's like being on top of my head. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Some the chat saying Bojo.
Yeah, Bojo as well.
Do you think that's a
Yeah.
yeah, definitely Depil and Bojo.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Wow.
You are the biggest drone.
Yeah.
Like I I hate to break it to you.
Now there are some bad ones out there though. If you play the EPS and you see these console players where those things, boy.
Yeah.
Like, you kill someone, I'm like, what? Like Jimmy Bob? What? Like, what? I see some weird things, boy. I'm like, I'm not trolling, boy.
Okay. Okay, well, stick to Bojo then. Okay.
Thank you, chumps.
The next one is, who in FortniteZA has the biggest ego but doesn't deserve it?
I don't know nowadays. Eh?
Doesn't deserve it, like in terms of placements.
Yeah, in terms of placement. Then...
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
I've got one
say,
on my head.
what's his name? Scarlett or some, I don't know.
I'm-
That guy's ego. That guy needs to pipe down. Holy
All right,
shit.
Ronan, you
That
ready
guy.
with it? Who?
It's definitely going to be Kareem for me.
I had the feeling
I
you'd say
already
him.
first, bro. I'm trying to think here.
No, I got nothing, bro. Like I haven't really been seeing that ego boost coming from people lately. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
haven't
just me.
really seen anyone. Well, there's,
Yeah.
you know, but okay, Ronan says Kareem gloves.
I'm gonna skip on this one.
Whoa,
Why?
the
Okay,
It's for the bill.
actually latte.
Latte.
The coffee shop owner.
Okay, gloves.
I already said.
Who did you say?
Scarlett.
Oh, Scarlett. All right.
This is for the biggest ego, but that doesn't
You
deserve,
deserve
it.
it,
Yeah, I answered.
Yeah. Kareem, roast Ronan. Go for it. He told you you don't deserve an ego, man.
He
Come on.
doesn't.
Oh,
He's shit.
Okay, we're moving along. Next one is, if everyone in FortniteZA was placed in a Hunger Games IRL, who do you think would win? Who would walk out as a winner?
Bro, I'm walking out as a winner.
You think so? Do you think?
Dead ass.
Do you think you have got that survival? You know, you can make a braai out of nothing and
Literally.
like, kill a pig and like survive.
I'm turning gloves into flipping Among Us body, bro. I'm chopping them off.
Some
I'm
people
jumping
here
up
saying
there.
daily. Do you guys think daily
Probably
would survive?
daily, yeah.
Daily, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I will-
actually daily. Yes, see, mine's a beast.
Can the man catch a fish? Kill a pig, make some food.
He's
Survive,
big.
make a camp.
And I don't know that guy. Yo,
Some people
looks like
saying
he was good,
Diavolt. Guy,
Nah, not your
Not
nah,
your
it
Like,
won't-
what
it won't
happens
work.
when there's a fire, bro?
there's no
Diavolt
fucking-
needs to run now.
There's no.
What happened? Chilling on the
There's-
tree, there's a fire coming out now, and he needs to jump from that tree. What happened?
Bro, I would have said there's no Uber Eats for Diavolt, so it's not gonna work. Because the man loves his MacDs, and I don't, just like me. But like, okay, okay, we're gonna say daily. We're gonna say
Done.
daily. Look, Iro's already on his phone saying, "Yo, just,
I'm
just,
sorry, I'm
just
sorry.
sorry."
Well, I'm sorry, my boy.
All right, next one is who is a 350 pot when it comes to tournaments?
350 pots.
It has to be Depil, guys. Did you see that snipe, bro?
Nah, but boy. Nah, you got lucky there. You know that. You're a boy. Nah.
Do you think
I
it's
don't
a-
know.
if you come across him
Um,
in a tournament, you know it's a free kill? What do you think? If I was still playing, I would
Nightclub.
say Storm.
Nyclo. My answer is Nyclo.
Seems also killed Nightclo.
I'm gonna say you probably don't know him, but his name's Zodiac.
Zodiac.
Always contest me. Will never leave. I kill him every single time. He's
I'm
awesome.
gonna go with Itty.
He's awesome.
Itty, you think Itty is an easy dub?
Definitely.
Definitely. Okay.
Who's that kid? I forgot his name.
Oh, Luca.
I think he's in my DM, so it's.
He's the man's gonna be looking up DMs for easy kills, bro. Bruce Shark says the peel.
I hate Bruce Shark. It's-
Come on, find us those DMs. Who do you think? Did he probably got into your DMs? Did you so bad? Like, it was such a lucky kill. Can't do it again.
Okay, Depil, you don't have to take 10 years.
Yeah,
Thank
I don't know where it
Like
is.
we don't care.
Okay.
He's just
I
Your
it
final
is.
answer
I
is
don't know
Luca.
where it
Okay,
is.
we'll stick with Luca.
I think his friends is Zodiac or someone. I don't
Okay.
know.
Heartless.
And then, all
I
right,
think it's hot.
your next one. In who would you have complete faith and trust in your trio team to clutch up if everyone's dead?
Psycho.
Woke.
All right, Woke.
No one.
Woke out of the three. So Travis and Neymar, you want Woke to stay away, like.
I mean, did you see that EPS September series
saw-
where
I
he
saw.
1v3 Neymar's trio in
Yeah.
Endgame?
All right. So you with
Who?
Woke.
Woke,
Yeah.
literally.
Oh yeah, that. Yo.
Yeah, that clip, bro. Bah, 200. Bah!
Gloves,
Oh
you
my
say
God.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Gloves, you say Psycho. The Bill.
I don't know.
You don't. Do you even?
I
The
fan-
Bills trio.
Yeah,
list.
and
No, I'm not
Ronan. Ronan,
some
let's
people's.
take Raven out of the story, and you still had to play with Storm and Popcool. Who out of those two do you think, if it's
Definitely Pop Cool.
not Storm?
Pop.
No, Storm is good, but to an extent, like
Okay.
he is very good. But
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
he
we'll
grind,
put,
he loves
we'll put
CS.
our faith into Popcool then. Next. Oh my God. I don't know why I got this question in, but I feel like the Peel. I know what your answer is gonna be. Who in FortniteZA has the worst haircut?
Hey, Rainbow! Hey!
it
Awesome
has to
boy.
be.
What's that?
Not even straight, man. There's like gaps, bro. It's like,
Okay, last you, Depil. Sorry, I'm not a fucking actress. Sorry.
man,
But
I
the
hate
Peel,
you.
what did the Peel say before the podcast? It's like someone put a bowl on your head and just got around it.
He said my mother put a ball on my head. He disrespected me, but I'll smack him my rolls. It doesn't matter.
Oh, jeez.
To be honest, I have no clue. I don't pay attention to that type of stuff.
Okay.
I'm going with Depil and his fucking. What did he have? A mullet.
Mullet, yeah.
Oh
I'm a
no.
skeptic boy.
Oh.
I'm a
Iro.
skeptical.
Yeah, it has to be wrong.
Oh,
I'm looking at it now.
Right.
It's so
Listen,
serious.
listen. I feel like
There's a mess. Yo, boy, that
I-
guy's is a mess
I
sometimes.
feel
Bro,
like
Sims just wakes up and he just
Yeah,
doesn't do
actually.
it. Like he takes a shower and it's just
Yeah.
done, bro. His
I feel
hair's
like
done
Ron
for the
took
day.
a page out of.
Actually, yeah, Zim's haircut's useless.
Yeah,
on this one,
useless.
so-
Bruh.
I feel like Ron took a page out of Fresh's handbook.
Nah,
It said-
Rejects is perm.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Literally.
Rejects.
Nah,
perm.
Ron, not even Ron, you chilling, boy. Rejects is perm. I
It-
just tried.
It's
Fanboy
since he got a
like that.
cherry now, eh? That
Ah,
Rejects-
he copied the gloves, boy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Literally.
Next one. Who in FortniteZA deserves to be in an org but isn't?
Woke.
Work probably, yeah.
I'd say work as well.
Okay, I think that's.
There's no one really else who's a free agent. That's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
All right.
I would have said Scara as well, but he stopped
Yeah,
playing.
you stopped. All right.
definitely
Your next
work.
one is rate the following players. We've got 3 of these kind of questions. We're gonna spread them out, but first one is rate the following players from best to worst. The 4 players are Reepsy, Luca, Kareem, and Iti. Those 4 players from best to worst.
Gypsy, Luca,
Gypsy,
Iti.
Luca,
I wanna write
Kareem,
it down.
Yeah.
and Iti.
I've got it.
All right, gloves, throw it
Luca first.
for the best.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the best.
Reepsy second.
Yeah.
Iti third and Kareem last.
Okay. The peel.
Agreed.
The peel.
I would say, yeah, I would go Luca, Reepsy, Iti, Kareem. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Same from me.
Ronan, you say the same thing?
Weepsy first, Luca second, Kareem Itty.
Damn. Okay. Like my list was a very different to you guys, but I'll put my list as Kareem first, then I'll go. Fuck's sakes, I can't say between Reeps and Luca. They're both gonna DM me, but both of them second, and then Iti. Oh wait, I don't know, but Kareem definitely not last.
No,
No,
definitely not.
I think.
Really,
I think.
Let me tell you as to why.
Itty doesn't even have placement.
bro.
No, let me
but
tell
like,
you as to why. Let me explain my point of view.
okay,
Yes,
Can
he
you
has-
can you pin that? Can you pin that comment from Luca, please?
Kareem is
Okay,
shit.
okay, wait. Just before we get started, let me finish up on this. Kareem is not good in solos. He may be a good team player. Yes, he has lots of earnings. Well done to him.
Mm.
I don't know who wants to take their hats off, but definitely not me. So yeah, just in terms of recent placements, you don't see him.
Alright.
So
Okay, well, the majority of you guys feel that way, so I'm not even going to ask why. I'm just going to leave it at that. It wasn't we don't need to elaborate, but I still feel for me he's up there. Okay, next one. Rate the following editors from best to
Oh,
worst.
this is gonna break
Yeah, we
egos,
go.
boy.
All right.
This is
so
gonna make egos or break. Yo.
Ice, Ramble, Elysium, and Streak.
Yo,
I
this is
already got it.
I'll start.
All right.
Rambo, Ice, Elysium Streak.
it's
Clubs,
hard though
I
because
say-
one like edits
No,
one.
okay, wait, let me explain. Okay, I say Ice first.
Yeah.
Reasoning is because Ice can edit literally anything. We've only seen montages and highlights from
Agreed.
Rambo. Like he's a god. He's godly at what he does.
Okay.
But Ice can do like everything. Literally, have you seen like, for example, that prank video, Omegle, AG videos?
yeah.
His highlights are god as well. So like, I would say Ice first, Rambo second, Streak third, Elysium last.
Okay.
Mm.
The Bill.
I would say
Oh.
Ice Streak, Elysium, Rambo.
Ice, Streak, Elysium.
I
Rambo.
would say
The Bill.
Ice Ramble, Streak Elysium.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm looking at some of the comments. Easy say Ice, Ramble, Elysium.
Actually, I would put it Ice, Streak, Ramble, Elysium, just because Streak can also edit other things than just highlights.
Yeah, Streak is really good.
You have to be able, if you want to be like, yeah, the thing is you can't just be able to edit highlights.
I was talking
Yeah.
from point of highlights.
That's why. Yeah, I
If it's highlights, yeah, it's literally that then.
Yeah,
'cause-
I'm not. Oh no. My question was, when in Fortnite, rate the following editors from best to
Yeah,
worst. Not
editors,
just
okay,
editors
yeah, right.
overall.
Then I got my
Streak
list.
is
Yeah, definitely
Elysium,
Ice.
Rambo.
I'm staying with mine then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally that for me.
All right, I'm
Then
gonna
just
read.
Ice and Rambo switched.
I'm gonna read some of the chats. Identity says Ice, Ramble, Elysium, Streak.
I've only seen Ramble edit montages though. That's a thing.
Yeah, I see a couple others. Connor says Ice, Ramble, Streak, Elysium. Lucas says Ice is hot. Okay, cool. Next one is Glubs. You're not answering this one. The people around you are. Who's the worst player in Glubs' trio?
No.
Just remember,
It feels like
God's
that.
God's gonna get so much hate.
I
No.
mean,
You know, I don't care. Lucas is the worst. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
you guys
the
to be the
thing that
worst.
plays in my head all the time is it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Like clutch, bruh. Clutch can't be the worst. It has to be Luca.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it has to be.
It has to be Luca. This is
Okay.
embarrassing. And that part was fire, bruh.
No, Lucas is good in certain aspects, but I think also then it comes down
Psycho
to
had a bit
using
of
his brain.
it'd be definitely top 3 ZA
Yeah.
easily.
You think
with
Psych-
Luca, I just think like when Luca's like in form, he's god. I won't lie, like he's a proper good player. But like he's a bit inconsistent. That's what
Yeah.
I'd say.
All right. Who has the best mechanics in ZA?
Woke.
Best mechanics
I'm not gonna
in
say
like
mine.
in game or creative. Or
In
both.
game. No, in game.
In game, it has to be woke, guys. Look at these
Yeah.
highlights.
Work is really
I want
good.
to
With,
say work as well.
I'd say Woke or Selene, definitely.
Yeah, Solony.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
I
just haven't seen anything from him recently, but
Yeah,
yeah, he's
same.
also
I'd
very
say-
cracked at
I
his
thought they
mechanics.
were.
Yeah.
Mine is biased, so basically I'm not gonna say mine.
yeah, he's just rejects. Yeah.
So mine's a bit biased. Next one is who's the most overhyped player in Fortnite? ZA.
Kareem.
Jesus.
Kareem.
Kareem, fuck me, dude. Like
If we could get Kareem in the squad, wow. I'd have been broken.
Damn, I
the
don't
Bill,
even know, man.
your answer?
Yeah. I'd probably say, yeah, Kareem probably. I don't see who else.
Alright.
Really.
I mean,
Ira?
Kareem says, "Get me in." That's what Kareem says. Come.
let me check. Let me check.
You see, this is
Let me
why
see.
remember you
this
had
is
a
why I
little
wanted to
too.
use that other thing.
Yeah,
Because if
that's
people
true.
want to join in, they can. But unfortunately, Kareem's not going to get in if he wants to. Next episode, we'll get people in that wants to say something. But with this one, we're not going to get anyone in because I'm not using the right platform just yet. But Iro, your answer?
I don't know, hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that one.
Okay, I don't want to answer that one.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Okay, just to Ron. Ron, this is just for you.
Yeah.
Who's the better org? AG or Punishers?
Wow. Fuck's sakes.
Friends with saints, friends with clubs.
I know Storm gave this question, and I know it. I just know it. Fuck. In player wise or
Org wise.
I'd say just the whole org.
Just a
Like,
whole org.
and
The bill, put on your
shit
webcam.
camera off, you idiot.
The
No,
bill.
my name's Daniel.
There we go.
Huh?
Um,
Uh,
wow.
I put you on the spotlight there, didn't I?
Yeah, definitely.
Just say it, bro.
Just say it.
Fortnite wise AG.
No.
Fortnite wise.
Org wise.
Org wise.
It's basically
Say it,
asking you.
bro.
Which
No
org-
one's gonna get touched.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
get your
basically
opinion.
asking you which
Yeah.
org would you join, because you know it's the better org.
Yeah.
Ooh. Just say
It's
it.
gonna have to be AG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you why, but you said AG. Okay, the last one, right, is another rate the players. Okay, from best to worst. It's a bit difficult, or a bit more difficult. Is Crispy, Hachi, Storm, and Trogons.
Is this best to worst?
Best to worst. Crispy,
I'd say
Hachi, Storm, and Trogons. Best to
Okay.
worst. Go for it.
I'd say Storm, Crispy. Who are the other two?
Hachi,
Hachi
and
Hachi and-
Trogons.
Trogons.
Oh, okay. So Storm, Crispy, Trogon's Hachi.
Storm, Crispy, Trogons, Hachi. The Bill.
Crispy Storm Trogon's Hachi. Yeah, I'm gonna get hate for that.
Ronan?
For me,
Oh, Ira.
oh wait, it's Ron. Go
Yeah,
for it.
Ron.
Storm Crispy Hachi Trogons.
I'll
Yeah.
say Crispy Trogons Hachi Storm.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, you always want to say, you mad.
Alright, Ira.
Hachi last and then Storm. No, yeah, it's Storm's third. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I won't run biased, yeah. So, for me, I feel like I haven't seen a lot from Trogons at all. I've been seeing more from Hachi. So I think Trogons will be my last pick. Storm would be my first pick, then Crispy, then Hachi. And it's just, I've seen more. But that was the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed the Storm search. There was 14 of them. And I feel like a certain person got a lot of attention and hate on this one. Like, I didn't mean to be that way, but it played out that way. Then we had that segment called Who Dis. I think it was quite nice to have in. Still can't believe that someone broke his nose himself, but it is what it is. But again, to everyone that has joined us in for the stream, I don't know how to thank you guys, but just to say thank you very much for joining in. As you guys saw right from the beginning, I left some topics out that I don't think needs to be brought under any specific light. So that's why we didn't speak about it. And that's the way it is, unfortunately, and I'm not going to talk about it. But to Glubs, The Peel, Ronan, and Iro, thank you very much for you guys for joining me. It was a complete honor to have you on here. Ronan, your roast was awesome as always. The Peel, your name is awesome as always. You just need to get better than Rainbow Six. Glubs, you don't need to get better than in anything. Maybe DJing, but I like you. Iro, dude, just host. Just host all of it, bro.
Yeah.
We need you, dude. Like, everyone needs you. But to everyone, thank you very much for joining in. And if anyone has donated anything, I think that's why Bruce is telling me to go look at Streamlabs. But if you did, thank you very much. I'll make a separate tweet for anyone that has donated or followed or whatever. We'll make a little tweet for you guys. But thank you guys very much for joining. Fortcast, the second episode will only be a week away. Not 2 weeks, only a week away. We've let everyone wait long enough, and it's only a week away, and it's going to be another banger. So check you guys then. And again, thank you very much. Cheers.